G'day, welcome back to the channel, Ginger Ninja's Movie Reviews. I am the Ginger Ninja and these are my movie reviews. If you're new to my channel, thank you very much for tuning in, stopping by and checking it out. It is truly appreciated. And you're probably wondering, what's with the hat? What's with the guy behind me? Well, we're wrapping up the holiday season, the Christmas festivities, with a film that attempts to blend two seemingly disparate genres. The traditional Christmas movie and a zombie apocalypse. We're looking at Silent Night, Zombie Night, which came out in 2009. It was directed by Sean Kane. It stars Jack Forsenito, Andy Hopper, Nadine Stenovich, Lou Temple, vernonwells, and felissarose. Now, before we get into it, I will be discussing, a lot of plot specifics and spoilers. So, look, if you haven't seen this one, do yourself a favor, check it out. Let me know what you thought of it as well. So the only way you can do that is if you watch the movie. But anyway, plot specific spoilers, all that stuff. Now this is direct from IMDb. So a week before Christmas, a viral outbreak turns the citizens of Los Angeles into the Walking Dead, with characters named Santa Zombie, Raccoon, Fingers, and Little Daddy. Who can resist a horrific holiday gift? Okay, so let's have a look at the cast, shall we? Now look, the cast of characters themselves, they're underdeveloped with minimal depth or complexity. The audience is provided with little reason to invest in their fates, as their backstories are often overshadowed by the chaos of the zombie invasion. The performances, while serviceable, are unable to elevate the material they're given. It leaves the audience with a lackluster connection to the protagonists. The addition of vernonwells and felissarose late in the game attempts to add more to the mix, but they're not given enough to work with. And in the end, it does fail to elevate this film to another level. And I love vernonwells. You look at his body of work. He's done some great stuff. Felissarose, fantastic, but they just don't have enough to work with in this film. Moving on to the directing and writing. Lack of a cohesive narrative is a major shortcoming of this film. The transition between typical elements of a Christmas story and the chaos of the zombie apocalypse feels forced and disjointed. The action sequences lack tension and excitement that one would expect from a zombie film. And the cinematography fails to capture the urgency of the character's predicament. Multiple subplots, including the troubled marriage, a police officer's personal demons, and the outbreak itself of the zombie virus, are not integrated seamlessly, so the audience is often left with a convoluted storyline that lacks emotional resonance needed to build the character connection. Finally, the film has an inconsistent tone. Balancing the holiday spirit with the horror of a zombie apocalypse is a difficult task, and it's a very delicate one, to say the least. And Silent Night, Zombie Night fails to deliver. At times, it veers into unintentional comedy, undermining the gravity of the situation. The juxtaposition of holiday decorations and festive music with gruesome zombie attacks creates a tonal dissonance that diminishes the impact of both elements. And now onto the effects. Now, considering Silent Night, Zombie Night's indie budget, the makeup and practical effects are surprisingly well executed. There is some suitably gruesome zombie effects in this one, and if you are a fan of practical effects over CGI, this movie delivers that to you. The zombie kills are sure to satisfy any horror aficionado's appetite for blood and guts when it comes. It is not all through, but the kills are good. And like I said, the effects they use are good. Now, rewatchability. When you have a themed movie, like a holiday theme or a certain day theme, you want to make sure you're going to be able to rewatch it on those days. So, Friday the 13th, you want to watch on Friday the 13th. A movie like this, you want to be able to watch on Christmas. So, does it hold up? Well, it isn't ambitious, but it's ultimately a flawed attempt to merge Christmas and zombie genres. The film struggles with a disjointed narrative, underdeveloped characters, and an inconsistent tone and pace. While the concept may have held promise, the execution leaves much to be desired, resulting in a forgettable addition to both the holiday and zombie genres. Now, I was initially drawn to the concept of this film, combining holiday horror with my favourite subgenre, zombies. But its pure execution failed to pull me into its world. It's a movie that may find a niche audience among fans of unconventional genre blends, but for those seeking a more polished and cohesive cinematic experience, it may fall short of expectations. Now, for a score. Look, this was a tough one. Ultimately, this film gets a 3 out of 10. However, the addition of vernonwells and felissarose gets it 2 extra points. So it actually gets a 5 out of 10 because I love those guys. They are fantastic. Any film that they're in, I'm going to watch. So overall, 5 out of 10. Have you seen this film? Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. Of course, if you haven't already, please do like this video, subscribe to my channel for future content, and have a great day. Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you had a great time as well. Be safe, if you're out on the roads, whatever, make sure you're safe. Have a great time. Obviously, New Year's just around the corner as well, so, stay safe for that as well. Thanks very much for watching. Bye. Disjointed narrative, underdeveloped